Year 4, Numeracy Lessons. Okay then, so welcome back Year 4, Lesson 27. We're going to do a little bit of work on fractions today, working out simple fractions. So, a fraction, remember, is an equal part of a whole. So the way I usually talk about it is either in chocolate bars or in pizzas. So if we think about a pizza, and you cut your pizza into equal slices, each of those slices you could say is a fraction of the pizza. Okay, same with chocolate bars. Usually chocolate bars are usually in sixes, aren't they? They're in, when you open like a caramel or a dairy milk, I'm sure that there's usually like 6 blocks. Okay, so each of those blocks you could say is a fraction of the chocolate bar. So you can see here we've got 5 fractions here. So if we start here and work our way to the right. All right, I'll give you 5 seconds before I tell you what each fraction is. Now remember, you've got a fraction line, which is either a diagonal line or a line going across. The number on the top tells me how many of the fractions are shaded in my examples. So how many of them are shaded in blue. And then the bottom number, the number underneath the line, tells me how many fractions I've got all together. So really simply, if we did this first one together, how many pieces of that shape are shaded? 1. How many pieces are there all together? 2. So that's a half, that fraction. Yeah. So next one, that would be 1/4. Now, for some fractions, it's strange, isn't it? Like, if that was 1/5, we would say 1/5, but we don't say 1/4, we say 1/4. We just got to learn them, okay? So some fractions are just said slightly differently to how they look. Next one, that would be 3/4. This one here, 1/3. So again, we don't say 1/3, we just say 1/3. And then the last one, 2/3. Now, what you're going to be doing now is you're going to be working out fractions of amounts. So I'm going to say things like what's half of 18, what's a quarter of 16, things like that. And I've given you these 5 rules which will help you. So the first thing you need to identify is which of these you need to use. So if you look at we'll look at G. So just say, well, we won't work it out yet, but G is saying 2/3 of 24. So you need to find which of those 1 to 5 is to work out 2/3. And you can see it's number 3 here. And I've said to work out 2/3, divide the amount by 3. So the amount is 24. So the first thing you need to do is divide 24 by 3, or ask how many 3's go into 24. And then once you've done that, the bit in red says double it. So whatever your answer is in your head, double it. Okay, so actually we'll do G together because I'm really, really kind. So think about G, 2/3 of 24. So first of all, we need to divide the amount by 3. So we need to say how many 3's go into 24, or 24 divided by 3. The answer is 8. And then we need to keep that answer in our heads. And is there a second step? There is. It says double it. So what's double 8? 16. So 2/3 of 24 is 16. All right, so you've got 9 more to do. Okay, use those rules above 1 to 5 to help you. Pause the screen now, press play when you're ready to go through the answers. Okay, good luck. Okay then, great. So, half of 98, I say it's a simple one. You just need to halve the amount or divide it by 2. So the answer is 49. 2/3 of, B and G are the same. Apologies for that. 16. Okay, 1/4 of 112. So I needed to ask myself, well, let's find it first, quarter. So, okay, so if I want to divide an amount by 4, I could halve it, then halve it again. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to say half of 112 is 56, and then half of 56 is 28. 3/4 of 84. Okay, so how many 4's go into 84? Or again, I could halve it and then halve it again, which is 21. And then I need to treble 21, which is 63. A third of 51. How many 3's go into 51? 51 divided by 3, 17. 1/4 of 32, 8. 3/4 of 36, 9. 27. 9 is 1/4. 3/4 of 64. So again, how many 4's go into 64? 16. 16 times 3, 48. And then the last one, 2/3 of 42. So 42 divided by 3 is 14. 14 times 2, double it, 28. Not going to lie, year 4, some of those are really challenging, okay, for like summer term year 4. So I would say anything, if you got 6 and above, really, really well done. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, really, really well done. If you didn't, do not worry, because we're going to go through some more tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now. Well done, superstar. You just got better. Nice one.